Hello. I did not realize I was gonna carry on. Okay. Hello. Good morning, stream. Hello, Krona. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello. Are you a cat? No, that's my familiar friend. Her name's Lumi. She hangs out in the stream sometimes too. She's in charge of watching over the beginning and end of the stream. Yeah. Wow. Attempts to start speaking, immediately loses voice. Yeah. So last stream, we were talking about hello Ninjago, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We were talking about doing a kind of like fandom roulette where we spin the wheel and then I'll draw the first character that comes to mind from whatever fandom we pull, and I've put in a bunch of fandoms that I'm in, and the ones that are more prevalent in my life are have two options, so they have a slightly higher chance. But I will probably remove whatever option we get from the wheel after we pick it, so we can have different ones every time. So the cat's like your guardian angel? She's more like my companion, I guess. Close friend. We support each other, it's nice. Yeah. Well, I hope you're doing well as well. I'm doing okay. I've been all over the place this week. but yeah, we're here now. I did throw a few options in there on the wheel that are that I don't really draw for often. You may have seen me draw for them like years ago. And then there's there's one option. You can see which one it is. It's really long because I didn't want to. Nobody's gonna know the you know when you just put like the first couple, like the first letter of each word together. No one's gonna know what that shortening is if I did that. So I just put the whole title and it's really long. But I threw that one in there. So I have an excuse to draw that because I've never heard anyone else ever talk about that manga, ever, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. So I'm kind of hoping that we get that one. Because that'd be fun. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna start. So let's see. Here we go. Spin the wheel. Danganronpa. I guess that's where we're starting off. Okay. And because of that, I'm going to remove one of the Danganronpa options from the wheel. There we go. Underrated masterpiece. It definitely is. I hope we get to draw it today. If not, I might have to put some time aside another stream to draw it because it deserves more love. But yeah, okay, we're gonna hide the wheel. Danganronpa's up first then. I'm gonna be doing it kind of in a similar way that I did the from memory. Oh my gosh, with that last stream, I have no concept of time anymore. But yeah, like where we all just kind of just throw them all onto a page. But yeah. And if you've been here a while, you might know who's always first to come to mind for me. though Nagito is a close second. I only know that whiter kid and the pinky girl, I don't know their names. Yeah, I'm assuming you mean Nagito and Chiaki from Danganronpa 2. They do have a significant fandom, though. Makes sense. For me though, Kokichi's always first to come to mind. I haven't done any warm-up today either, so we'll see how this turns out. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing alright. Had a good week. Okay, I need to like give him something to hold so I know what pose to do. What? Wait, hold on. What if... Actually, you know what? What am I doing? I'm allowed references today. I forgot. I forgot that I'm allowed references today after doing the from memory last time. I'm not sure if I want to draw him with the hat or not. So if I'm not gonna draw the hat, then I don't need a reference. I just don't draw him with the hat often. Look at him, there he is. There is another Danganronpa option on the wheel, so if we get it again, I might just have to draw Nagito. Another bad guys. Yeah, you might have meant Junko then. Junko makes more sense. This one girl, I have no idea what her name is. Another EMD from Danganronpa. That was pretty obvious, yeah. It's like cone-looking things on her head. Oh, Ibuki! Yeah, Ibuki's awesome. I love Ibuki. Name's Nagito. Yeah. The Kokichi and Nagito are my favorites, as popular but controversial as an opinion as that is. Let's do I'm trying to think of pose to do. I just give him a handful of dice. It's kind of, oh my gosh, would Kokichi play D&D? Imagine you throw the V3 cast into a D&D game, it would be so chaotic. I want to see that actually, that'd be so fun. We don't talk about what happened to Ibuki. Yeah, we don't talk about what happened to Ibuki. Ichi's so funny, I love him. Yeah. I had mixed feelings initially about him when watching the game, and then I watched playthroughs of the game way before I played it myself. And then eventually, as I was rewatching different playthroughs, because the first person I watched play it really did not like the game, so it was kind of a sad experience. Because if you're watching a playthrough and the person doing the playthrough is not having a good time, you're not going to have a good time either. So then eventually I ended up finding different people who actually enjoyed the game, and then I was like, my goodness, I love Kokichi. D&D's peak, yes, I really want to play someday. Isn't watching someone pick options that you don't agree with annoying? Well, I think it depends on what kind of options they are. In a game like Danganronpa, I feel like it's kind of a little bit annoying just because you're like that person's not gonna get the story that like not in the trials. In the trials, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me, but like when it comes to choosing the free time events, they're gonna pick the characters that they find most interesting, obviously, which is good. But also, then they're missing out on the character stories from your favorite character, which is kind of sad. Because not everyone's gonna play island mode or salmon mode or school mode. So that is time consuming. I'm just gonna give him a normal dice. I'm not gonna figure out how to draw an 8-sided dice. I'm gonna try not to take too much time on these either, because I would like to get through like a decent amount of this wheel. I don't think we're gonna make it through all of it, but it'd be nice to get through at least some of it, you know? I still haven't finished my my dice cosplay. I started a dice cosplay back in like 2019, and now it's just sitting in a box half finished. I gotta finish that someday. I don't know how the Persona 5 fandom watched it on YouTube. Humor said it's thing to figure yourself. I don't actually know that much about Persona. I really want to get into it because a lot of the it actually relates back to Danganronpa. A lot of the like creators, maybe not a lot, but a handful of the creators that I follow that does Danganronpa content are also really into Persona. And so they do a bunch of like crossover stuff, and I don't get the references. So I've decided I have to play Persona 5 at some point. I watched Crystal's like whole compilation of her reactions to what's his name? Akechi? Is that his name? Like the the complicated one. I don't know how to describe this without accidentally possibly spoiling other people or myself on stuff, but if you know, you know the character. I watched Crystal's whole like reaction series to just him being in the game, and then I was like, okay, yeah, that's about all I know of Persona 5. I don't have any like a continuation to that story. That was just it. I haven't drawn Kokichi in forever. Oh my gosh. You know when you haven't drawn your favorite characters for a while and you get to draw them again and it's just like, I missed you. You know, does anyone else get that? I get that all the time. Because like, I'm not active in all of the fandoms I'm in at the same time. Rarely ever. I kind of just jump around wherever I'm feeling, and then yeah, so anytime I get to just draw a bunch of characters from different fandoms that I like. Also, this arm is really not good anymore. Sorry, I just I was trying to. I was thinking of like, oh, what should this pose be? And at first I was like, what if he's sitting at a table? And then I was like, no. What if he's just crouching in the grass? He just found this on the ground and was like, neat. I want to pick it up. Cosplays are awesome, yay. I don't cosplay as much as I'd like to. Game is 180 to 200 hours. My gosh, that's a long game. Yeah, I got it when it was on sale, but I still haven't gotten to playing it yet. It's just been sitting in my library. I wouldn't be able to stream it either because I got it on PlayStation. So I'm just gonna have to play that in my own time at some point when I feel like I have the energy investment for 200 hours apparently. Akechi, okay. Like the most obvious suspect ever, kind of like Red from Among Us Princess. Yeah, it's about the vibe that I got from the video I watched. It's kind of funny, like, because Crystal did a video like that on Nagito too. She seems to I don't know. The problematic characters do something, right? And based on the fact that I also like Nagito, I'm wondering if whenever I go into Persona, if I'm also going to lose my mind over Akechi. It's a very like, it is a likely possibility. I am realizing, and I don't even know. I barely know who he is right now, but it's kind of like you get a read for the kind of characters that you like, and then when you go into something new and you catch those vibes from someone you don't know yet, and it's just like, oh dang it, I'm gonna grow to care about you, aren't I? You know? I have that happen way too often. Burial is the only reason I started playing AFK Journey. What if he's just crouching on the floor? Like, neat, I found random dice. I don't know what's up with this pose. It really is like amplifying the gremlin vibes. Do people still call him that? Just the little chaos gremlin. When was the last time I drew Kokichi? I don't remember. Now I'm just being reminded of lots of fandom stuff. Like, there's lots of people who write Danganronpa fanfics, right? And thank you for lurking, Fidel. Sorry I didn't notice before. Sorry. my voice just, I don't know, decided to give up. There's lots of people who write fanfics, right? And one thing I just got distinctly reminded of was the thing of like, oh, everyone says he's short, which I guess technically he is, but so when people write like, I don't know, self and reader insert stuff, they're always like, oh, he's short in comparison. And then because of that, you get used to that perspective, right? But then whenever I, like, I don't know, imagine standing next to him, just to, like, what it's like, and I remember that we're the same height. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. The joys of I don't know, trying to do very immersive fandom things. I don't know, that's not the right way to word it. Sorry, I don't know if anyone's knows what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling. I thought about putting Black Butler on the wheel. I didn't end up doing that, but depending on how much stuff we get through today, I might add it just so I can get to draw some Black Butler characters. I still haven't watched the new season, my gosh. I need to get to that. I've just seen like memes popping up like the oh, what's that game called? Cricket? Is that the game? I think that's the name of the game. But they're playing that and Seal's being like taking it so seriously, and then someone posted a meme like I wish I remember exactly how they worded it. It was really funny. It was just like when you don't expect to have sports anime in your 1800s like fantasy dramatic detective anime, but there's sports anime in there now. Oh, the wide range of stuff that Black Butler covers, huh? Still trying to remember what you're talking about. Yeah, sorry if I'm not making any sense. I'm just reminiscing. I was talking to a friend about this recently, actually, because they're not really in any like fandoms really, and they said like, oh, I kind of want to be in some, but I don't know where to start. And I got to thinking about all of my fandom experiences, because I wasn't really in any fandoms until Undertale. That was my first fandom that I was like active in and really saw, unless you count My Little Pony, but I wasn't really contributing to that. I was just looking around. I was too young. But like I've been in fandoms for, oh my gosh, that hurts to think about, like more than half of my lifetime. And I was thinking about like all the stuff that I've experienced in different fandoms that has allowed me to discover new things that I love and that have gotten me through difficult times and all that kind of stuff. And it kind of like made me emotional, because I'm like, these characters have have carried a lot of like have helped me carry a lot of emotional baggage over the years. They've helped me a lot. Yeah, come here for the chill atmosphere. It's good to hear you bubbling so much. Oh, that's sweet of you to say. Yeah, I hope it doesn't get annoying, like that maybe I'm a bit incoherent just because I get too excited about things, or like if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sure a lot of people don't. I hope it's still a good time, and if I ever go like way too far off the rails, someone will have to inform me so I can stop. I think maybe I shouldn't spend too much time on this, to be honest, because I could sit here just drawing Kokichi for like 3 hours. But I want to get to drawing other people today too. I want all my favorite characters to get at least a little bit of time in the spotlight. Hello, Clover G. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Sorry if I'm slow at reading chat today. I'm gonna be like having like going down fandom memory lane, I imagine, a lot of the time today. So yeah. I was just thinking about DanAndPhilBEATS merch. I remember when the Kokichi figurine first came out. I don't have it because it's really expensive. But I remember when it came out and I was losing my mind over it because, my gosh, if you're in the DanAndPhilBEATS fandom, you know there is rarely ever like new figurines. There's keychains and there's collabs and stuff if you follow the official like Twitter account and stuff, and they had like crossovers with Identity V. I think that's what the game's called. The game's called the like the Dead by Daylight Yarn Doll game that's on mobile. They had a crossover with that and it looked really cool, but I do not play that game, so I was just enjoying the art. But like, we don't get merch often, and so I was losing my mind over that. It looked so good, and then sometime later I came across I'm gonna move to desktop. Bye, Zeke. You know, he's also, hello Hayden, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna find you through the little dreamer animation. I love your work. Comes up for me. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Welcome to the comfort corner. Welcome. Do lots of art and animation and sometimes a little gaming. It's just a chill time. Hey, welcome. What was I saying? Right. Yeah, so a short time after that, I came across a picture someone had posted of their Toko shrine. And it had Toko and Jill, and it was such a good, like, it was such a good collection, and I was like looking at that going, ah, I wish I had that of Kokichi and Nagito. But getting merch of them, kind of a difficult task. Yeah, I had no other, there was no other point to that story. I remember very specifically that Toko shrine because I remember being so impressed. Like, it was so well put together. I don't understand. They had collected like every single piece of Toko media you could find. I'd never even seen some of those figures before. It was cool. I think it's really cool in general seeing people's little spaces, whether they're physical or digital, dedicated to like their favorite fandoms or their favorite characters. It's just really cool because you can tell it's full of passion and that they put a lot of time and care into that, and I think it's so cool. I still have my my old recordings of when I streamed. I streamed both Danganronpa 2 and V3 back during 2020, I think. I still have all those VODs, but I don't know if I'm gonna edit them. I do. It is kind of funny though. I still have the chapter 4 of Danganronpa 2 was an experience for me. And if you know the very specific Nagito section during that chapter, I'm trying not to spoil, but if you know, you know. It was a lot. I realized I don't know how to do stuff during that chapter. I have a little like drawing of just, I don't know, me in that one room, and Nagito's just standing on the side already having figured everything out, and I'm just there in confusion with like the red board, like the whiteboard with like all the red strings. That was me during chapter 4. Hello Gookbox, welcome to the stream, welcome. I think maybe I'll leave Kokichi there for now. I might return and like clean this up some more later. But for now, okay, it's better without the hand. I'll figure out the hand situation later, because that's not good. Okay, let me save this real quick. We'll drop it in miscellaneous fan art. So that seems appropriate. sat and watched a video about drawing furries for like 15 minutes, but I'm not a furry. Oh. It's never a bad thing to learn how to draw like more varieties of like the things and creatures and everything. It's never a bad thing. There we go. Just leave him up in the corner here. And I believe it's time to spin the wheel again. We back? Stream okay? It did the weird reconnect thing again. We should be back, right? Wheel of Fandoms, indeed. It is time to spin the fandom wheel. Should I make it bigger, by the way, or is it good? Do I put it in the middle? Like, where do I put it? We're good. Okay, nice. Yeah, OBS does that sometimes. I don't know why, but it does. I'm gonna just put it big in the middle so you can read what it actually says. Here, please. Yes. Okay. How about this? You should be able to read it now. And it works. Yeah. We don't need to see the drawing while we're doing the spinning wheel thing anyway. Okay. Here we go. Spin the wheel. Apparently, it is Zelda time. We can work with that. Question is which character to pick. We'll Link, because it has to be the first character that comes to mind. So definitely Link. The question is which Link. It's gotta be. Excuse me, princess. No, not CDI Link. We're not doing CDI Link. Oh, honestly. Yeah, Skyward's. Why is Sky always the first? Oh, I don't get it. Sky is always the first to come to mind for me. Even though technically, like, in the Linked universe, Legend and 4 are my favorite. But like in terms of just the Zelda games, I guess in terms of like non-Linked universe, Sky is my favorite. Okay. It's Sky time. Time to draw Sky. That has I'm currently playing Ocarina of Time. Nice. Yeah, it's just it's something about Sky. I couldn't tell you what it is, but just something about him. Should we draw? No, you know what? I was gonna ask if we should draw Linked Universe Sky, but honestly, I want to draw like original Skyward Sword Sky. I used to make a lot of fan art of him before I found out about Linked Universe. He was my go-to Sky before Linked Universe. He was also the reason that I stumbled across Linked Universe. Wait, is there a reference sheet? Because I do not have his design memorized as well as some other characters. This looks really awkward, but I think we're gonna have to go with this because this is what I'm finding. So excuse the awkward pose. But this is what we're dealing with now. Might try oracling sometime soonish. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, I really want to play Oracle of Ages and or Seasons at some point. I haven't really, for someone who likes Zelda so much, I've played very little Zelda. Hello, Boxy. Welcome to the stream. Would have loved to see you draw Groose. Oh, you know what? If we pull, sorry, I'm talking. Why? I'm just using gotcha terminology. If we get Zelda again on the wheel, I will draw Groose. I've never drawn him before, but I will try my best. So I've already drawn 4 in Legend a million times. So T-posing Link, yes. Ages is really fun. Yeah, for maybe this is actually something I should be asking chat. You all who have more Zelda knowledge about some of the games that I don't know anything about. If you were to recommend, if you know Linked Universe stuff, if you were to recommend me a game that Legend is from, which one would you recommend to someone who has never played? Oh, hi Sky. That's a big picture. Yeah, which one would you recommend to someone who has never played any of the older Zeldas? Sorry about that, someone came into my room. But yeah, like, the only Zelda games I've played is Breath of the Wild, a little bit of Ocarina of Time. I didn't end up finishing that one because I had a really hard time. It was on the 3DS, and I have a really hard time with the, I don't know, tiny controls, if that makes sense. So I didn't end up finishing that because I just got scared of of everything. Yeah. Have I played any others? Oh, that might be it actually. That's really sad. I've seen a lot of playthroughs of different ones. Surprisingly not though. Like finding playthroughs of Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons. I haven't seen Four Swords or Minish Cap. I've seen pretty much all the Game Grumps playthroughs, but I've only played 2 Zelda games. Link to the Past, and then Link Between Worlds are good one to good 1-2 punch on Switch. I really like the art style and like parts of the story of Link Between Worlds. I love Ravio, so any chance I get to see Ravio is a very good time for me. Link to the Past is a really good one. Top 5 favorite games. Oh, nice. We'll go with Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah, I don't know, like, when I will end up playing a Zelda game again. But I do want to, it's just... Yeah, I'm hoping I'll get to it eventually, I don't really know where to start. Okay, it's sky time. And all Zelda characters, who's your favorite? Well, you might have noticed, this, because of the kind of animations I do, I really like Link. I do really like, though, well, obviously Ravio. I like Zelda specifically from Skyward Sword. I like Fi a lot too. I know people find her annoying, but I love Fi. Sidon. Sidon's a good pick. Yeah, I love Groose for the memes too. Skyward Sword, like, I haven't played it, but it is my favorite Zelda game of all the ones I've seen. Like, Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild, probably. I still haven't finished. I started watching a playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom, but I still haven't finished it. So yeah, we'll see when I get to that. If you want a good challenge, Majora's Mask is secretly top tier. That one's difficult though. Yeah, I don't know if this is the, like, not a common opinion, but like, I don't like my games to be hard. I play games for the story and the immersion in the world. But I like my gameplay to be easy. and that seems to be a not so common opinion online from what I can tell. Hello Willow! Welcome to the stream, welcome. Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds, and Echoes of Wisdom are a great trilogy. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should start with A Link Between Worlds then, just because that one is like one of the most appealing ones to me. My go-to sleep playlist is a Let's Play of Skyward Sword. Oh yeah, that sounds nice. I love Skyloft so much, you wouldn't believe. The first thing I did when I gained access to VR was go into Skyloft in VR chat, and I cried so much. But it was such a good time. I love Skyloft. Like some games to be challenging and some to be chill. Fantasy's alright sometimes. Yeah, I guess I got kind of intimidated because I found Ocarina of Time so hard. And I don't even remember if there's a difficulty setting for it. But I can only imagine if there is that I put it at easy or normal. There's a... Sorry, I just got reminded, it's kind of unrelated, but I just got reminded of a very specific clip from Game Grumps' playthrough of Skyward Sword that I really want to animate. Because it's just so, like, what they're saying is so perfectly in character with Kai. It's like, yeah, it's a stamina related thing. It was just really funny. It's like the most Zelda games. I feel like I imagine a lot of them to be hard. Original Zelda is fairly easy from my understanding. Oh, really? Wow. Ocarina of Time is one difficulty. There is Master Quest though. Yeah, I definitely just played normally. I didn't finish the game. I probably told this on stream before, but when I think I was like climbing the Goron Mountain or something, and I couldn't figure out where to go, and I kept getting hit by boulders, and I was all out of rupees, so I couldn't buy potions, and then eventually I was like, no, I'm going home. And I walked Link back into his house and went to bed, and then never opened the game again. My timeline of Ocarina of Time Link just decided not to do the adventure thing. He just went home. Hold on. Wait. Left-handed with a harp would put it over here. Really like also just on the topic of like favorite characters, I really like Impa in Skyward Sword, specifically the Temple of Time one, not the one with Zelda. I like her a lot. She seems like just so chill. Like you just sit down next to her and sit there in silence or ramble on about whatever. She seems like she gives the vibe to me of just like a very patient and loving but quiet grandma, you know? I played Ocarina of Time so many times, but I always struggle with the water temple. It's the one thing I hate about that game. Yeah, I have heard that before, but I didn't get that far. Somebody made Game Boy Advance cartridges in cases for Oracle of Ages and Seasons. Oh, that sounds exciting. Wow. I think I need to flip this drawing. Something... Yeah, something's not right. They ate the joke using the one ruby sapphire cartridges. Oh, looks kind of flat. Yeah, I'm working on trying to get all the anatomy right before we move on to other features. I really want to draw him together with what are they called? I keep thinking it's rimlets, but I don't feel like that's right. The little cats. The little cat, raccoon, squirrel creatures. Sorry, one moment, I need to blow my nose. Alright. Just painting. I pressed the image earlier. Oh, that's a vibe. I don't think I've ever like drawn a sandwich, sure, but painted a sandwich. That makes it sound so elegant, you know? Okay, hold on, let me get a reference for the little creature friends. Are they rimlets? Remlets. I got the letters switched. Oh, that's a big picture. But look at them! I love them so much. I want to draw him with these. Some round? I think it was supposed to be like a meowing sound. I don't think I could actually pronounce that right. Oh, I know someone who can do such a good meowing sound to the point where their cat actually like answers. It's so impressive, but my gosh, I don't know how to do it. I want to get good at drawing / painting food. Yeah, that's a good goal. I hope that goes well for you. One of my goals for this year is to get more comfortable drawing backgrounds. I don't have to get good at it, but like if I stop getting anxiety and like dreading having to draw a background, that would be nice. I don't feel like it's healthy to be like, oh, I'm doing art and this one part of the process causes me emotional distress because I'm bad at it. I don't think that's particularly healthy. So hopefully I will resolve that this year. That would be nice. It's fun when cats meow back. Yeah. They're nice as tiny little devils. A lot of cats are definitely mischievous. Main goal is to get good at form because gesture drawing is hard. Yeah. I feel got some good art goals this year. And I hope we all succeed in them. That would be nice. Good at soon, I believe in you. Huh? Yeah, to all of us, I hope that we all reach our art goals this year. Now let's see if I can get this hair right. I might be going, oh my gosh, how did I not realize until now that I drew him human ears? What backwards world do we live in? My gosh, how did it take me that long to notice? My goal is just to try and animate. First time animating. Let's see, made some progress. You'll make it there though. As long as you start somewhere, you will guaranteed improve. I hope that you manage to make a little starting project that you feel proud of. That encourages you to continue if you enjoy it. In a lot of cases, starting is the most difficult step. That about right? Think so. It's not exact, but I think it's close enough. And then I'll draw little creature, little remlet. They're just napping here because I think that would be really cute. Imagine Sky sitting in like in Skyloft on just like a little like place with grass, like under a tree, and he's playing the harp, and all the remlets just gather around him because he's playing the harp nice. Wouldn't that be so cute? And just timing and space. Yes, FPS stuff like that hurts my head. Been watching a lot of tutorials help me improve, but it comes across as pain in the hand. Yeah, it for sure takes a lot of practice. Don't forget to stretch and do other activities in between. Yes, good point. Everyone who does like any kind of art, or like, I don't know, detail-oriented stuff with your hands, please stretch. It's really important, so you don't get like long-term issues. Please take care of your body. know this isn't the most accurate representation of them, but I think I'm gonna leave it there. Also, this is, I'm realizing just now, just zooming out, this is very small. Yeah, they're way bigger than this. It's just too small. They're like... I think they're like this. They're quite big, actually. I could take breaks by playing games or just relaxing while watching something. Just read dad jokes to myself when I'm relaxing. Oh. Well, if you enjoy it, then that's all that matters. Sorry, I can't help but imagine Sino doing that. Like, imagine he like walks into the academia and Alhaitham, well, maybe Alhaitham wouldn't be the one to give him the info because they don't really get along, but someone tells him like, yeah, you're done for the day or something, or like, I don't know, take a 15-minute breaks, and he just pulls out like a book of puns or something, like that'd be really funny. Nari walks by just like, what are you doing with your time, dude? But he's having a good time, and that's all that matters. Hello, Sheriff Pumpkin, welcome to the stream. Do you ever start sketches in color other than black? I do like dark purple sometimes. I usually stick to like darker colors though. But sometimes I'll do like a blue or a purple. Sometimes I'll do green if I feel like it. It kind of depends a little bit on the character I'm drawing to, what colors I pick. But I usually my sketches are in black and white. He's blue. Ooh, nice. Yo, Link, yeah, it's Link time. I want to start on black background and then sketch in like white or neon colors on the line. Oh, that does sound really cool. Yeah, I've done one piece, I think, where I started with the background completely black and then I sketched in white. I don't know, I feel like when I do colors too early, I miss more like anatomy and layout and stuff. Like I miss more mistakes because I keep getting distracted by the colors. So yeah, I guess it's also a remnant from when I did traditional. And honestly, when I do traditional, I do nearly exclusively pencil sketches that are all in just grayscale. That's my comfort zone, I guess. Internet went out, by the way. Sorry to hear that, but glad to know you're back. Traded my phones to my relative to get cardboard of my puns. I reply with, I got plentiful more, where that came from. Nice, thank you for sharing your puns with us in the chat. Yeah, my dad tells a lot of puns, and I grew up feeling kind of like annoyed by them until I got into Undertale, and Sans like made me appreciate them. So now I'm like, yeah, they're cool. I don't know if I personally find them like laugh out loud funny. Sometimes the people's reaction to hearing puns are honestly really funny though. But yeah, I appreciate them now, which I'm happy about. I haven't drawn or painted traditional in a while. Yeah, I haven't painted in a long time. I think mostly because I didn't really enjoy it that much. I have a lot of relatives who are also artists, and they all have like their own choice in media that they have. And so growing up, I tried out a lot of those mediums to see like what I wanted to do. But I found that just pencil sketches is like what I have most fun with. So I haven't really ended. I didn't really end up sticking with any of the other ones I tried. Though looking at my like my relatives and friends' art, I get mind blown every time. It's so beautiful. A lot of them are really, really, really good at painting. And I tried it as a kid and found it troubling or like difficult. Yeah. It's funny because you're box puns. Can't keep my puns boxed up in my mind. Hey, you gotta spread them out to the world. I think we will leave this here. Except I gotta draw the patterns. Okay, patterns real quick on the tunic, because we need those. Yeah. There's Sky. And let's save. And we're gonna find out who we're drawing next. I think that's because color blending is like literally magic. Yeah. It's so cool watching them actually do the paintings. I'm just looking at it and going like, wow, how'd you do that? I forgot to wait. There we go. So cozy. Hi. He's just hanging out, having a good day. Chill time in Skyloft. With nothing going on. There's no night training today going on. We draw next. We're about to find out. We got the wheel. Okay. Wheel of Fandoms. Yes, here we go. Oh, wait. I gotta remove one Zelda. So we can keep having an equal chance for new ones. Okay, here we go. Is this rigged? Come on. No. No, we're going again. My Little Pony. Okay. I guess that's what we're doing then. It's pony time. Oh, question is, do we go for actual pony or do we go for Equestria Girls? First character to come to mind. You know, the weirdest thing just happened. The weirdest thing just happened. Just first character to come to mind. Discord. I don't know if I want to draw Discord, but that is what just happened in my brain. Either one, yeah, okay. Probably we'll go for ponies for clarity. Oh, where should we draw? It's so long since I heard that song. Yeah, it's been playing in my head since I rewatched all of My Little Pony recently. It was playing in my head like every other day. Even though I hadn't listened to it, just every time I hear someone say his name, like somewhere in my subconscious just starts playing that song. How old is that song? I don't know, actually. We can look it up after this. Honestly, should we go Twilight? I didn't draw Twilight on the recent My Little Pony centric stream. Yeah, I think maybe Twilight. We are going post season 3 Twilight as well. I think. Also, yes, I'm gonna Google how old that song is. Living Tombstone, right? Oh my gosh, 2012. Oh, that's too old. That's too much. That's like, think about it and then it's like, oh my gosh, where'd the time go? That's... Oh, hi Twilight. Hello. I kind of need that part of the canvas. If you'd move over a little bit, I'd appreciate it. That's 13 years old. That song would be a teenager. That's too much. No. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to redeem myself from the very bad Applejack drawing from last time. I was looking at it after that stream going like, this is... No. I was drawing ponies like that whole week just because I was rewatching it, and I'm like, no, Applejack deserves better than this. I'm not gonna try to be on model right now. I'm gonna try to make it look like a decent drawing. And I'm not sure if I can do both at the same time. I guess we'll find out. Drawing of Applejack was good though. Not in comparison to the other ponies I drew that week. I felt like I'd been working on I've been practicing ponies all that week, but I got so caught up in having it be on model that it looked like very stiff and awkward. Which I guess that's the part that bothers me more. Like, it looked proportionally right, but she looked so dead. If that makes any sense. And that's the part that bothered me. That's too far. Too far away from the body. It's okay. Yeah, sorry. Sorry if it's, I don't know. It's probably not fun hearing me, I don't know, berate my own art. I saw some really pretty crossover fan art recently where it was the Genshin Archons as ponies. It was so pretty. If I knew where to find the credits for it, because it was a repost on HoYoLab. But if I knew where to find the credits for it, I would have like shouted out the artists so you can go look at it. It was really pretty, but I don't know who drew it. Spreaded some things. Yeah, I think it's part of being an artist and like wanting to learn. Probably being self-critical and looking at what you're making and what you're doing and analyzing it and going, is this good or is this bad and what could I improve on, and all that stuff. I think it's part of the process for everyone probably, but it's definitely not the most fun part for anyone, not the person doing the analyzing and drawing, nor for anyone else who has to listen to it, I think. but it's part of the process too. So I keep wanting to draw something on this side because it just looks really empty. I think I'm going to. It's fine. It's not on model, but it's fine. Somehow this is looking more like movie Twilight than series Twilight. Just kind of odd. But I guess it's just where we've ended up. So, yep. I think it's because I drew all her features really soft. Probably. MLP, yep. Indeed, MLP time. Have you ever had imagination in your thoughts that your own character was doing this amazing thing, but you can't animate it because it's only in your thoughts? All the time. Yeah, it's if it was as easy to animate as it was to imagine the animation, then I would have posted about 1 million animations more than I have. I like my mind works in animation, and what I mean by that, it's like some people, when they imagine their art, they imagine it like, oh, like as a comic or as a drawing or a painting or like environmental storytelling or things like that. And for me, that's animation. I like every comic I read, I imagine in my head it's animated. Every book I read, in my head it's animated. When I often, like, sometimes even when I imagine, like, when I think of my own, like, memories, actual memories, stuff that has happened to me, they're animated. They are no longer in IRL style. They are now animation. um but getting it to like actually getting it out into the world so you're able to look at it, that's the difficult part. That's the part that like I think probably every animator, like that's the purpose. That's why they learn to do all the beautiful complicated things that take way too long. It's all for that moment that you get to watch it when it's all done. Yeah. I try to think my own character is just playing someone when I try to animate it, it's just messy. Yeah, that's why it's like, that's the part that takes a long time to practice. That's why they say it takes a lot of like, I'm sure this is true for many different fields, whether art related or not, but animation especially is such a time consuming and repetitive process. And there's a lot of things depending on what part of an animation you're working on. And it goes doubly, especially if you're doing everything yourself. It's not the easiest thing to do. Definitely. And I think it's the reason that, like, I don't know, they at some point I was watching a Q&A session with the creators of Has Been Hotel after they just posted the pilot. It was before Hell of a Boss existed, before Has Been Hotel got an actual season. And they got a question like, what should I do to, like, I want to become an animator too, what should I be doing? And their answer was, it's gonna sound harsh, but their answer was don't. It's because it's such a time-consuming and difficult process. So if you're like, I don't know, I think this goes more for if you want to work professionally in animation. You need to have a lot of determination and patience, and it's gonna be frustrating and difficult. But if it's your art form, it's your art form. I don't know, this kind of turned into a complicated rant, and I get that it's kind of discouraging probably. And I didn't intend it to be. But it's like, I don't know, I want to be encouraging about it, but also I can't say it's the easiest thing in the world. It's painful and sad, just to only think and not draw. Yeah. If it's something you know you want to do, you just gotta keep doing it. Just gotta continue continue drawing and continue animating and practicing and looking forward to like what you want to make, and looking at the thing you're making and going, it's going to look like the thing I want it to look like, even if it's not right now. Yeah, and have patience with yourself. I think patience is my middle name. It's not. Determination is the one thing I lack. Yeah, I think as long as you still want to, if you hold on to that desire to learn and the visions in your head of what you want your animations and your art to look like, you hold on to that, have patience with yourself, and keep coming back to it. As long as you don't give it up, you will get there eventually. How long that's gonna take is gonna be different for everybody, but as long as you hold on to your vision of what you would like to create and keep continuing to work on it, even if it goes like long periods of time in between, you will get there. That's what I'd like to believe, at least. Thanks for the inspiring words. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I hope that you hold on to the desire to create, because that's in my opinion at least, that's the most important thing. And I hope that you get there and that you create something that you can be really proud of, because when you do, it's the best feeling. I still have one of my earlier animations. I have it saved. I don't remember if it's posted on YouTube anymore, but I remember I was so proud of it, and looking back at it now, I'm like, there's so many things that could have been better, but the fact that I finished it, I was so proud of that. And I think that feeling is really special, because the kind of pride that you feel for your own work after it's done, at least for me, is like one of the best motivations to keep going. And with that, I think we're gonna call this Twilight finished. Except for the cutie mark. I nearly forgot the cutie mark. Don't forget the cutie mark. Okay. It's time to spin the wheel again. It's done. Yep. These aren't meant to be finished illustrations. Still meant to be just sketches. So, when drawing something, you almost forget what's going on with the world. Yeah. Get really absorbed into the process. I think it's a good thing though. Okay. It is time to spin the wheel again. Did we? No, we did not remove MLP from the list. Okay. There we go. Spin the wheel. What are we gonna get? Oh, it's Genshin time. Ooh, okay. Oh, sorry. I meant to remove one of the Genshins from the list. There we go. Okay. First to come to mind is Venti. But you've already seen me draw Venti a million times. Someone who I don't usually draw, probably, but that I still really like. There's a surprising amount of my favorite characters from Genshin that I just don't draw, because I always come back to Venti and Wander. And sometimes Tignari. Boxy Bucks, come back, needs to do something important. Yeah, good luck with your important thing. What about... Okay, what if I pick two of my favorites that I don't draw that often, and chat gets to pick between them? Either like... Okay, actually, I can't pick between these three. No, I keep thinking of more. Dang it, I can't keep it to just two. At first I was like Fischl or Goro, and then I was like, wait, but Albedo, and then like, wait, hold on, Linny and Fremine. No. Okay, what about Albedo or Fremine? It's up to chat. And if chat doesn't say anything, I think... If chat doesn't say anything, I think it's leaning Albedo for me. Welcome back, Boxy. Welcome back. Yeah, maybe... You have someone in mind? I keep thinking of like, oh, I have too many favorite characters in Genshin. It just happens that I don't draw most of them often. But I've drawn Albedo like a handful of times at least. I drew from... Oh my gosh. Wait, can I just talk about this for a moment? I just thought of this. I just got reminded. I drew Fremine the other day because I haven't drawn him that many times. However, I went looking for Genshin skin mods and like outfit mods, and it is a tragedy. The Fremine page is so sad. It's just like gender bends and diving suits, and then like two outfit. One's a recolor and the other one is an amazing one by Anilian. I never had to pronounce her name out loud, so I'm sorry if that's pronounced wrong. But it's a really good one. It's like Magician Fremine, and he matches Linny and Lynette. There is no other outfit mods for Fremine, and it makes me so sad. And at this point, I'm like, I'm gonna have to learn 3D so I can make Fremine the outfit he deserves. Because no one else is making them. It's just, it like in comparison to a bunch of other pages where it's like, oh, there are like 50 Venti mods and like 30 Wanderers. Even if a lot of them are like similar, at least they exist. But Fremine's like, you can't even click to next page on Fremine's in the Fremine category. It's just like half a page, and there's the rare, like very little variety, and I'm just like, oh, oh, poor Fremi. Yeah, very, very much a detour. Who am I drawing? Oh, someone I don't draw often though. I think I've only drawn Goro once. I was drawing Fischl recently because me and Mystic have a Pokemon Genshin crossover like project going on, and I was doing Fischl's like Pokemon AU outfit design, which was honestly, it was so much fun. Maybe it's Goro time. You know what? I think it's Goro time. Because out of all my favorite characters that I've like drawn pretty much never, Goro might be at the top of that list. Maybe. I don't know how I feel about oh, it's not as bad as I remember. Okay. Sorry, just remembering his outfit, I think of a lot of fan art. And for some reason, like this is what he looks like, and this is his outfit, and it's like I know the top is what it is, but why do people insist on drawing him shirtless? I don't get it. I only know two people, a guy dresses in yellow and a girl that dresses in blue and has a blue umbrella. A blue umbrella? Does Yelan? I don't think Yelan has an umbrella, right? I don't think so. And a guy that dresses in yellow, I would guess you have seen The Traveler. No, actually, I'm intimidated by drawing Goro because I've only drawn him once. This plan is backfiring on me. Albedo, could you come over to visit? I need to get back in my comfort zone. I got intimidated immediately. Albedo, could you come pick me up? I'm scared. There you are. Okay, thank you, Albedo. Small girl, white hair, blue dress, and blue umbrella. At first I thought you were talking about Paimon, but she doesn't have an umbrella nor a blue dress. Were you... were you thinking of this character? Paimon? Because she's the only one I can think of, like, with that description initially. But she doesn't have a blue dress nor a blue umbrella. I can't think of anyone who has a blue umbrella. There's... Navia has a yellow parasol, but she's, like, wearing all yellow. So... Hello, Eli! Welcome to the stream! Welcome, welcome. We're here doing Fandom Roulette today. We've got a variety of characters already in here. Don't need the Paimon reference for this. Might have mistaken the character from a different game or just... But no. There's a lot of like... Well, maybe not a lot, but there's some like in the same kind of category games. I don't actually know anything about Withering Waves, but it sounds like something that would be in Withering Waves. Yeah, but if it is from that game, because I occasionally play ZZZ. I used to play Star Rail. And there's no one I can think of looks like that in those. So... Those are nice? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, we're doing Albedo. I was gonna draw Goro, but I got intimidated because I haven't drawn him many times. And yeah. can't remember if this was the most recent Hoyo Fair. Because I was recently watching through a bunch of Hoyo Fair stuff, both old ones that I hadn't seen and the new one. And I can't remember which one this was from, but it was really funny. It was like a school setting, and Lamine was like had just entered the like hall monitor club or something, like keeping all the students, make sure everyone's following the rules, and Al-Haytham was the like the club leader, and so they just went around like checking out whenever there was like, oh, something's going on at this place, or oh, we heard this club's doing something they're not supposed to, like all the reports from students, and they'd heard a rumor of like, oh, Albeto's going out around doing all this weird stuff, like, oh, he ripped up the textbook from this person, and I don't know, climbed on the ceiling or something. I forget what it was, but it was really crazy. And they went to him, and he's just sitting there like peacefully making a painting, and he's just like, I didn't do any of that stuff, what are you talking about? and Rubedo just opens the window, and right that moment, just holding the book, I thought I was supposed to like rip it to read. I forgot how he got to that, but it was like some misunderstanding, and and I forgot what we call him, but Whopper Flower Beto walks in the door just eating a leaf. and just more Albedo. I don't know, Albedo just keeps showing up being like, is this how I'm supposed to do this? Am I doing this right? And Al-Haytham and Lamine and real Albedo are just looking at this chaos for a moment, and then Albedo just goes, we're homunculi. And Al-Haytham's just like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this, I'm gonna just mark you down as siblings. Which it makes sense, but I found it so funny. Thank you to the person that made that, it made me laugh, it was a good time. Yeah. I love Albedo. I follow a lot of people who make Albedo fan art, and they sometimes do like a countdown of like the last time we had a winter event focused on Albedo. There used to be one like 2 years in a row. It was Albedo story event every December, which makes sense because Dragon's fine. And now we haven't got one in like way too long, and so sometimes they do like, it has been this many days since Albedo was seen, or since Rubedo was seen, and I'm right there with them like, when's he coming back? I need my Albedo lore. Oh, no peace and quiet for them, nah. Also just I think Mona and Fischl just summoning like summoning primordial water creatures in the pool, in the school pool, like with magic circles, because they needed more members for their drama club. I love that animation, that was so funny. It's in Hoyo Fair. I wish I could remember which year it was. It's in there. Sorry, one moment, I need to blow my nose again. Sorry for me to mess with other people. But their favorite creator for stuff, they get mad for not knowing what it is. Is it Albedo. Oh, no, I'm not upset. Like, I always do this on stream. I just ramble on about everything that interests me. I don't expect people to know what I'm talking about. I hope that they do, but obviously I don't expect anyone to. Albedo is this guy's name. This is Albedo. Yeah. And there's a bunch of like a fan animation community for Genshin that keeps animating his lore, and it's a good time. Yeah. But yeah, I won't ever like get upset at people for not knowing what I'm talking about. I know a lot of my interests are very niche. That was a type of food name? No. Albedo is his name, and it's also like, I'm pretty sure he's named after a specific part of the like alchemical process when you're doing alchemy. I forget which part of it, but there's like four different parts of it, and they all have different names. And Albedo is the chalk phase of the alchemical process. Also, his voice actor is amazing. His voice actor is like, his character is like really calm. Really, like, he's an alchemist. He does like experiments trying to figure out like the truth of how the world came to be, and he paints and draws and just chills out, and it's a good time. And then his voice actor, Koi Dao, is the most chaotic person you will ever see. and it's so funny when people animate Albedo over clips of him saying random stuff, because it's so out of character. I'm so glad that during, I don't know how many people are gonna even remember this, if anyone who like plays Genshin is even here at the moment. During the special program in December of 2021, that special program was the release of Goro and Ito. It was during Inazuma, and it was the event where we first got to meet Rubedo, which is it's like Genshin spoilers, but Albedo's brother. And during that special program live stream where they're like, the voice actors are there and they're announcing like, oh, this is gonna be in the new update, and this is this character and this optimization, and I'm so glad that Koi Dao got to be there, and that they didn't like give him a script to read one-to-one, because he got to just be his chaotic self during that. And I'm so glad, because we got fantastic gems like like, whoa, spicy puppy snake. I remember very, very fondly. And also just, I don't know, wanting to pet all the doggos. Oh my gosh, that was the I forgot his name. The samurai dog update too. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I yeah. No one knows what I'm talking about anymore. It's okay. I'm just here to ramble. I'm the background noise. enjoy the Genshin rambling, so well, I'm glad. I hope it's like at least a little interesting to listen to in some way. Even if you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, thanks for being here to listen to me ramble. I appreciate it very much. Oh, I was just thinking about, because I'm drawing the hair right now. There's a pretty well-known like Genshin debate, I don't know, petition for Albedo's hair in game to look like his promotional artwork, because his hair looks so fluffy in all the promotional artwork, and it's really pretty, and then in game it looks kind of flat. And I was thinking about that, and then I just started thinking, like, what if he was in the manga? How fluffy would his hair be in the manga? Have you seen Diluc's hair in the manga? It's the most glorious thing, and his in-game model does not do it justice. But Albedo's not in the manga. I'm interested in what you're saying, and yet I'm still confused on what you're talking about. Yeah, I appreciate you being here to listen, regardless. Like, I'm glad you find it interesting. Sorry if I'm not making any sense. I actually, when I woke up this morning, I'd already decided this was gonna be the stream today, right? Because we decided last stream. But I really wanted to stream Genshin today, to be honest. We might do a Genshin stream soon. Even if I'm not doing story. Yeah. Right back, forgot about something. You know where he is. I like the style of the manga. Your brain words are real. Yes. I love the style of the manga too. I really wish we had more of it. It's so pretty. I know that there is well, I don't actually know for sure because I'm not sure how this works, but I've read the prologue and then everything about Kale's story, right? However, AnyList insists that there is more. AnyList keeps saying, like, there's a separate category for the part that I've read, and then there's another one that it says is a sequel that also exists, but I can't find it. I don't know if it's real. But I kind of hope it is, and that I'm just not able to find it because it would be cool if we had more of it. I'm not gonna go for like 100% accurate detail here. We're just kind of going for the vibes. If you can look at it and go, yeah, that's albedo, then that's what we're aiming for. Welcome back, Foxy. You didn't miss much. You just kind of drawing the jacket. Oh, we can't forget this. Can't forget that. I don't think I even really like noticed that he had that until the event where it became important to take notice of it. I wonder how many people noticed during the snowstorms event. Like how many people noticed immediately, like, oh, he doesn't have the birthmark. Because I noticed that it wasn't him, but I didn't notice the birthmark. I just went on vibes. Oh, and I think I talked about that already, probably. I think I might call albedo finished now. Because I don't feel like drawing the super complicated gloves. Don't want to. Does tea have caffeine in it? Most black tea does. I think some green tea as well, but it depends on the kind. Okay, albedo's done. There we go. Not less than coffee, but does contain some. Yeah. Not all tea does, but I think most black teas and some green teas have at least a little bit. Okay. It's time to spin the wheel again. What kind are we gonna get? Oh! Bringing up again. Question, should we keep going until we get, like, so we're not having repeats? Perhaps? Until there are no new ones left. Maybe not. I could probably draw Nagito real fast, actually. I don't know. It's a good idea, maybe. Yeah, because I figure we'll get through, like, we'll get to see a greater variety of characters then. If you want to do different ones, at least. Yeah. I think so. We'll keep spinning it at least this time until we get a new one. And then after this, we'll see. It's the exciting one that no one knows what it is except but me. I get to talk about it now. Yay! Okay, I have to pitch you a manga. Have you ever happened to have heard about a manga called The Seven Princes and the Thousand-Year Labyrinth? Would you happen to have heard of it? Because I don't expect you to. However, I would recommend it so much. You wouldn't believe. It's been a few years since I read it last, but my gosh, I love it so much. And I wish that it was easier to find it and that more people knew about it. It's not being printed anymore, and I found that out when I was trying to collect it because I didn't want to borrow it from the library for the 15th time. Yeah. I was wondering what that was. Yeah, I love this manga so much. It's really good. The Princess and the Thousand What's Yeah, I don't expect anyone to know it, but it's so good. I'm gonna draw Juno, which is the main character. It's on the front cover here. Can I just show you the front covers too? It's pretty short. There's only 4 volumes, but like look at it. It's so beautiful. It's really oh, these are so tiny. Look at them. It's really colorful and beautiful. It's beautifully illustrated and has good characters, and yeah. Look at them. They're so pretty. Everyone is so pretty. Since it's available on Amazon. Oh, nice. Does it not get printed anymore? I figured that it might not get printed anymore because I had a lot of trouble finding it. That's the reason. I don't actually know for sure if it's not being printed anymore. I just assumed because it was really hard for me to find. I ended up getting a secondhand copy for volumes for volume 1, and then volume 2 was difficult to find, and I had to sit in a queue for like half a year to get it, but I got it. And then volume 3 and 4 I could just get on my regular like Swedish online bookstore, but volume 1 and 2 were so impossible to find, which I'm sad about. But I think you can still read it online, which I would absolutely recommend. It's oh my gosh. To tell you the basic premise of the story, it is, so guy with pink hair here on the front cover of the first one is our main character. His name is Juno, and he basically wakes up in a prison cell that is flooding, just in the middle of a castle. No idea how he's got there. He's just like a little, I don't know, farm boy who works on his farm with his family, and he's really sweet and wholesome. And we can actually, is this volume 2 background, or no, that's spoilers. That's volume 2. We're gonna hide that one. No. But yeah, he wakes up in this castle and meets all of these other characters, and none of them remember how they got there or why they're there, and they're all trying to. There's a story like a reincarnation story? No. it's not an isekai. It's basically all like this group of characters all wake up like at different places in the same castle, and they're all trying to figure out why they're there, and it's kind of like it's kind of like a giant escape room. Like there are traps and there are puzzles to solve, and it's really heartwarming to like watch them eventually like learn to care about each other and get to know each other, and you get to learn their stories, and it's really sweet. Kind of reminds me of Shield Hero. Oh, I've never seen Shield Hero. Yeah, eventually, someday I'm gonna watch Shield Hero. Yeah, I don't remember all of the characters' names, but I do remember Juno and Lawrence, which is the guy with blue hair over here. Yeah. I like this guy too. He's really I forget his name, but he's really funny. He's like the mischievous rogue thief that just happened to come. I don't know how he ended up there. He's just like, I don't know, because all the other ones are like really elegant, like really elegant and proper, and he's just shown up like, I just wanted gold. It's great. Yeah, if you like to read manga and need something new to read, would recommend this 100%. Okay. Oh, did you post like a question or something before that, Ninjago? Because if so, it did not show up in chat. Does it have an anime or only manga? Yeah, it's only manga. I wish it had an anime. If I had the if I was dedicated enough to only this, I would be making the anime myself, honestly. But oh, that could be really fun actually, to do like a little animation or animatic. You know how people do to music, and like story summary of like important moments. Oh, I would love to do that for this actually. I doubt there. I wonder if there even is a fandom for it. Because I think it did okay in Japan, but I haven't seen anyone speak about it in English, so I can only imagine that it probably wasn't as popular overseas. If I were to make that like little animatic story summary of this, because I know I know there are people who don't like to read even manga or comics. If I were to make that, would anyone watch it? Would anyone watch it? Just like even just to, I don't know, have some idea of what I'm talking about? No project idea yet. Yeah. I would. Oh. Sounds fun. Yeah. I might actually put this on my list of things I want to do. I don't know, do some sketches. Because now I'm like, I don't know. I don't have much of a platform, but I have a little bit. If I could get one more person, excuse me, to learn about this manga and feel like they like it, I would be so happy. Never heard of it before, probably didn't get great traction in the West. Yeah. It's kind of sad when that happens, because I I'm not really sure why it wouldn't, honestly. Like, I have no logical... I have no idea, like, logically why it wouldn't be... It's weird, too, because I hadn't heard of it, too. I hadn't heard of it either until I randomly found it in my library. Like, just in my town's local library. And I borrowed it because the cover was so pretty. And then I, as mentioned, have borrowed it many times since that first time. But like, I find it interesting how, if it didn't do well in the West, how would it end up in a Swedish library in a semi-small town, like with an English, an English translated copy? How does an English translated copy of a manga that didn't do well in the West end up in a small town's Swedish library? You know? It's like, huh. Pre-COVID manga as well, I guess. It all boomed a lot more during and after. Yeah, true. I don't know what year it came out. Someone donated it? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Either way, I'm so glad it ended up there. Because if it didn't, I never would have found out about it. Also, disclaimer now, I am not gonna be able to do Juno justice. I will not be able to draw him pretty enough. I am not capable of doing that. He is too pretty. Nope, upside down. First volume was 2014, it seems. It's GP English 2016. Doesn't have to be good, it's better if you just try. It is true. I will try my best. It's JP. It means Japan or Japanese, depending on the context. So in this context, when it was released in Japan versus when it was released in English, like overseas in the West. Okay, Juno, how do I draw your hair? Wait, can I have a reference from like an actual, like, not the cover art? Please Google. If I can't find one, I'll just actually get up to get my volume of the manga. Yeah, this is an okay one. Google, why is Chill Chuck here? I haven't even seen Delicious in Dungeon, but I know Chill Chuck. There he is. Oh, this is really cute. Oh my gosh. Look at them. Look at them, they're just, yeah. Sorry, apologies in advance if I just start crying. Drew that giant, wait, that skyscraper is just giant sandcastles. I don't know how to answer that. He looks a lot more serious in all of this art now that I'm like, I drew him smiling because that's how I remember him. I remember him being like very very optimistic and positive, and like maybe a little bit naive. But he looks so serious in all these references that I've picked. It's fine, crying is a regular emotion. Yeah, thank you. I don't know if this is like a common thing, but like I cry a lot. But not because I feel sad. I cry because like honestly, I cry more when I see things like of characters and worlds that I care about, like looking at this, I could cry because they're just being wholesome, and Lawrence is training him how to, like, helping him practice how to do like sword fighting, because he knows how to do sword fighting, and they're just being wholesome. And I cry more seeing funny or wholesome art of characters I care about more than I cry from being sad. So like I guess it's good that it is that way, but also it's kind of awkward when I have to explain. I'm just sitting there like crying my eyes out, and I have to explain, I don't know, sometimes to whoever walks into my room or on stream, and I have to say like, no, sorry, I just saw this really cute fan art and it made me cry. Yeah. Yep. Again, I don't know how common that is. I have been told that it's, in my case, it's pretty likely that it's because I'm autistic, because you cry when you need to, like, when you're feeling too many things, and like your brain does the chemical things to do the feeling things, and then it goes like, oh no, wait, we're feeling too many things, we have too many chemicals, we need to let them out, we need to cry out those chemicals because it's gonna be too much. And then you cry, and apparently it's a pretty common thing, and like well-known things, that like autistic and I think neurotypical people feel things a lot more intensely than most neurotypical people do. And so I imagine we have more of that chemical overload to let out when we feel things. So I've been told that might be the explanation for me specifically about why I cry so much. But yeah. For anyone that's not into that, it's gonna be a bit awkward to explain, yeah. Yeah, sometimes my family will walk into my room to just be like, hey, I don't know, have you eaten? Or do you want to have this thing and making food? Or do you want to hang out? And I'll just sit there, like, they'll just open the door, and I'm sitting there crying my eyes out, just be like, yeah, sorry, I'm okay. I just saw some really cute fan art. Or I just watched this animation and it made me cry because it was so pretty. Does anyone else get that? With like, I don't know, really pretty art styles? This might be going a little bit, a little off the rails here. But like, when I see really pretty art styles too, it makes me feel a lot of things. and beautiful, like smooth animation. Hoyo Fair is very emotional for me. It's a good type of emotional because I'm just looking at it feeling really happy, but it's definitely intense. Yeah, sorry for listening to my rants. I appreciate it. Welcome back, Foxy. Welcome back. Sorry, I need to blow my nose again. Intense emotions can be a blessing and a curse. Yeah, for sure. I haven't even started trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with these things. They're a lot. Maybe that's a little more in character with the references I've found, at least. Oh yeah, giant bow tie. I forget how it... These are all different outfits. Oh, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Waiting for the bus. I hope it gets there at the time that you want it to be there. But yeah, welcome. We're doing Fandom Roulette today. So we've drawn... I'm kind of covering up all the other drawings. But we've done some drawings of some different fandom characters. And now we're doing this manga that I love that no one else has ever heard of. Yeah. I forget if the bow ends in like... If it's like this straight across or if it's like this. No, it wouldn't be like that, I don't think. We'll leave it like that. Drew a huge picture of Octavia took me forever, it seems. Oh, nice though. Wait, hold on. There's an Octavia in... Is it Has Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss? There's one in there, right? Because when I think Octavia, I think My Little Pony. Hell of a Boss, okay. Yeah, nice. I don't remember what the rest of his jacket looks like. Yeah, finding references for this one's kind of hard. We might have to leave it a little bit simpler just because I actually can't find... Can't find what he looks like. Oh my gosh, I just remembered that Juno is his last name. What am I doing? I found a reference of actually an actual page from the manga and not just cover art. Look at them. So pretty. Yeah, finding any references is really hard. Again, chill Chuck, what are you doing in my Google results? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna find anything better than this. There's not even a wiki. Oh, I'm gonna have to build this all up myself, aren't I? I'm just gonna leave that there. Yeah, I totally forgot that his first name's Evan. Juno's his last name, I forgot. I'm gonna get my Octavia sketchbook today. You know, when they're both Hell of a Boss. Oh, nice. Evan, yeah. Evan, but spelled with a W. Since it's a manga, we can't actually hear anyone pronounce what it's supposed to sound like, so I've just been saying it Evan. It could very well be Ewan. And I don't know how they spell it. If I knew how they spelled it in Japanese, I could probably figure it out. Yeah. Evan with a W. But again, I do not have access. I could probably find it if I looked at it, like look around enough, but I can't find it fast enough to do it on stream right now. Find the Japanese version. Like a cool name, yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot Lawrence's last name is Ackroyd. Lawrence Ackroyd. People in this manga have some fancy names. think the only other time I've drawn him before was I think was it 2020? I did an advent calendar on Instagram, and on one of those calendar pages was Evan. I think I put him in a Santa hat. Been a while, I've forgotten, but yeah, it's the only other time I've drawn. I need to draw them more. It's just that it's so much easier to get caught up in drawing characters that other people around you care about, because then you get reminded all the time of like, oh, this character and this character, and other people talk about them, and so you get reminded all the time. But I've never heard anyone else talk about this, so I just forget. I think we're gonna leave it there, though. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Also, I'm dropping all of these all the references into a folder. There we go. That's a lot of references. And yes, I'm going to write out the whole title. Just give me a moment. There we go. And we'll put him right there. His eyes look like they're gonna blind my eyes. Ow. I'm not sure what you mean, honestly. Okay. Figure wheel time again. I'm kind of tempted to keep it on there. If we roll it again immediately, we'll just spin again, because I think we'd like to go for yeah, if we get one we've already gotten, we'll spin again. But yeah, let's go. Kingdom Hearts. It's Kingdom Hearts time. Ooh, okay. Oh, right. welcome to the stream page. Right, so who do we draw from Kingdom Hearts? I already drew Riku pretty recently, so I think I'd like to draw someone else. Sorry, Donald. I think I'd like to do an original Kingdom Hearts character. So Sora could be up there. Honestly, I'm thinking of Aqua, honestly. Oh, Kyrie's good too. Kyrie or Aqua? If chat got to pick, who'd you pick? Woody. Oh, Tarzan. Oh, all the Disney characters. Aqua? Okay. I haven't drawn Aqua that many times, which honestly makes me kind of want to. It's so long since I played that game. You know, I think we're gonna draw Aqua, because I've drawn Kyrie plenty of times. So... it's Aqua time now. I'm gonna get a reference from... it's like the most recent one. And then... there we go. And then we'll get a Birth by Sleep reference as well. For good measure. There we go. Oh, they're perfectly the same size. Nice. Well, not perfectly, but close enough. Yeah. Love Aqua. Scrooge. Oh, Scrooge. He's just selling ice cream. I still remember being approached in Birth by Sleep. Was it Birth by... no, it's not Birth by Sleep. And, is it Birth by Sleep? No, in Cage 2, being approached by Scrooge, and he's just selling ice cream. And he's selling sea salt ice cream specifically too. Which, you know, you finish that cutscene and then you cry. Because that's just what you do in Kingdom Hearts. You watch the cutscenes and absorb the story and then cry a lot. I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3 yesterday, actually, on our stream save. I was trying to, like, it's been a good background game when I just want to think of nothing, so I just put, like, a YouTube video on in the background and have that to do, to just level up. And watch the cutscenes, but I don't think I've ever cried. Oh. Maybe that's just a me thing then. Just everything about Roxas in Cage 2 made me cry so much. And Shion, my gosh, Shion made me cry so much. But yeah, I was doing that yesterday, and then I went to check what the world level of the next one we need to go is, and realized I may have grinded levels too much because I'm now I'm 25 levels over leveled. Oh. Take that back, what's it? Kingdom Hearts 3? Yeah, I still haven't finished the DLC, so no spoilers for that, please. But, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3. Also, cried a whole lot. I haven't played that game yet. Yeah, I've played all of 3, but I haven't played the DLC yet. So, yeah. I'm trying to get the anatomy right, but I fix something and I fix something else and then... Yeah, I don't know. I think it was between 2 and 3. I was just once seeing the movie tear up a bit. Yeah, I realize not everyone cries as much as I do. Just on a regular basis. But yeah. I feel like if you pay attention to the story though, it's gotta make you at least a little bit emotional if you care about the characters. You know, movie Frozen the Ice Giant, that's from 2 or 3, that's from 3. Frozen was in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm still trying to figure out this expression, so sorry that it looks a little awkward at the moment. I know it's kind of soon, but I think after we finish Aqua, we'll call it for today. I just noticed myself completely zoning out, and then I came back and was like, "Oh gosh, what time is it? How long have I been quiet?" And I looked at the time when we've been streaming for 3 hours, so it makes sense. That was my body's alarm clock being like, "Hey, your time's up. You gotta go back to recharging your energy." So yeah, we'll finish Aqua, and then we'll call it there. Body knows best, yeah. It does indeed. In the meantime, I don't know exactly what we're doing next stream, but I am curious because I'm probably gonna play a game next stream, but I'm not sure if we should play Genshin or Infinity Nikki. There's an event in Infinity Nikki that will end soon, and if I want to have time to stream it, it should probably be next stream. For Genshin, I wouldn't be doing any story. It'd be just hanging out, running around, picking up stuff that I need for character ascension and stuff. Yeah. I guess I just wanted to know if anyone has an opinion on that, because I started the Infinity Nikki event and then realized that it would be it's kind of appropriate to my lore, because it's all about shooting stars and wishes. So I figured, yeah, if I'm gonna stream it before the event ends, it would have to be next week. Yeah. What do you feel like doing? Genshin Brainwares takeover, you can do Genshin. Yeah, that's a good point. I might decide during the week. Yeah. Stream might be about boxy tongue puns. Yeah. Feel free to tell your puns. What are the things that make you cry? Everything that makes me feel emotional. Whether it's happy or sad or excited or I don't know, when I love something too much. Does anyone else get that? Like, I'll just look at like my favorite characters or be reading like a fic of them just having a good time and being happy, and I'll just be there crying like, yes, I'm so glad for you. It makes me cry too when I love something too much. Yeah, I cry a lot. I'm pretty sure it follows the head shape more. I'm just looking at what I'm drawing being like, that's not quite right. Something like that. Okay. We don't laugh at the same time. It's exactly. Yeah. I've had that a few times. I think like it'll like obviously it'll be different for different people, but I don't know. You can cry while laughing for like because it's too funny and you just keep laughing, or you can start crying while laughing because you're getting to express emotions and your body's just like, well, this is what we need to express too. I've had that happen a few times. Yeah. There's no right way to do emotions. another character who I just really want a happy ending for. Let Aqua be happy, she deserves it. Let her have her peace and quiet. I kind of missed playing Birth by Sleep, actually. I remember in the beginning when I started playing it, I found the skill system really confusing, but then I really grew to like it a lot, and I'm kind of sad that I don't have my save file anymore since the computer crash. But I haven't had the I haven't sat down and been just like, okay, I'm gonna replay all of the game now. I don't think I got the ultimate weapon on that save, but I did spend many hours grinding the skills to level them up and to merge them and craft new ones and buy new ones to level up so you can merge them so you can craft them. You know, it's very time consuming, but it was kind of like meditative in a way. And so yeah, when I think about going back, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna have to do all of that again. It's kind of sad because I feel like all of that progress was for nothing, even though we beat the game. Which I still need to edit, by the way. It's been years now and it's still not edited. No, I'm gonna do this in... I'll do it like this instead. Way easier. Instead of a hot dog, a chili dog. You walk up to Sans in Hotlands and he tells you that joke and then pulls out the annoying dog from behind the counter after you buy a hot dog. You get that feeling if you played Mario 64. I was playing the game when I found my Nintendo DS. I think it deleted all my save files. I was 45% done with the game. Aww. Yeah, it sucks losing save files. It's never fun. I think maybe Aqua's done now. I'll say, I guess just Kingdom Hearts in general. Here we go. It took it first, but then I got excited because I got to replay the game again. Because back then, I had no clue what I was doing. I was only running around stupidly. Oh, I'm glad it was a positive for you then. You got to replay it. Hey. What am I looking for? There it is. Oh, just drop that right there. That works. Yeah. I really want to play as Luigi, but I didn't know where to find him. I didn't even know you could in Mario 64, to be honest. Have you actually played Minecraft again at some point? I have played a little bit in a separate, in a different world. It's a modded world, just in my own time. I haven't actually continued playing that same world that we started on stream. Minecraft is one of those things that's like, it's like really specific when I want to play it, and it's not very often. Yeah. Sorry if you've been waiting for it. I don't think I could ever be a Minecraft content creator. Like specifically. Yeah. Thank you for joining me today. I had a good time. I hope it was good to watch. Sorry I was rambling a lot. I hope it was at least a little interesting. But yeah. I was just curious. Okay. Yeah. We like, the plan was to return at some point to the Minecraft world. I don't know when that's happening, but yeah. It's not off the table. Like, we can still come back to it. I just don't know when that's gonna be. Yeah. But yeah, I hope y'all have a really good rest of your day or night, and if anyone's heading to sleep, I hope you have a wonderful sleep. And yeah, y'all have a really good weekend as well. I'm trying to remember how to say my own outro. That's when you know brain is tired, but it's okay. Yeah, thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.